it was just for April Fools. Hey sweeties, so for today I really wanted to talk to you guys about what we've all found out about Campus 4 in Royal High. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I've started to get a little bit more interested in it now that they're doing stuff, but I ended up coming up to something that I freaked out about because I was on Twitter and then I saw a tweet that someone made and then I wanted to die. Basically, I ended up seeing someone say about Campus 4, is that April Fool's joke? What? I honestly wanted to kind of mention this just as a genuine thing about why or why not it could be, because like I completely forgot that April Fool's was yesterday actually. Like I mean I knew it was April Fool's. I was on Roblox and so many games were like doing those. I love when they do that because it really does, just it kind of makes you think that they're still like being very active with the calendar and their updates, and they're still doing normal updates and stuff, but they always put aside the little April Fool's joke. I did the one in Bloxburg and stuff and it was just so fun, but I kind of wanted to talk about that because like that's crazy to me. Like really there's no way that that's an actual thing. So obviously I've seen what people have said and we're going to talk about that and kind of if do you guys think it's true or do I think it's true, and we're going to make sure we do a proper analysis of whether or not it seems like it was an April Fool's thing and they were just saying it or what exactly it was. Now, firstly, we do want to talk about the tweet itself when they announced that what they're going to be doing is creating a Royal High 4. Now, when you look at the tweet, it does show that it was made on March 31st, so it was technically the day before April Fool's. So even although you may be like, that doesn't matter, when it comes to like Twitter and stuff and gaming communities, I promise you the dates matter so much. So basically, March 31st was the day before April 1st, so obviously it was day before April Fool's, and I can't help but wonder if perhaps it was intentional because they were like, we don't want people to think it was an April Fool's joke, but then also they are like, or maybe they genuinely just did not care. Like I said, they're not really into the April Fool's thing. I don't think they're really jokesy too much, but they could have also wanted to try and lighten up the mood considering they did get a massive decrease in players. But I think the date thing is something to watch out for about why it might not be April Fool's joke and they're still genuinely going through with it. Also, as we did see, there was another tweet that did say to us that they are going to still be releasing the rest of Royal High 3, because I originally, when I did my previous video, I said to you guys that I thought they were just going to be just releasing like the rest of it, I believe, and like thinking that they were just calling it Royal High 4. But from that, I didn't properly read that tweet and I still can't believe it. So from saying that they're going to release the rest of it with that, I was like, hang on a second. Hold on. What does that mean for us? Like, I was just instantly like freaked out. Like, I did not know what to think. I was like, I can't believe it that they are actually going to be doing a whole other campus. Like, that's 4 campuses in one game. Like, what does that mean? But genuinely, they're going to be releasing this along with Campus 3. So they're still going to be doing the cafeteria. They're still going to be doing the West Wing campus, I believe. They're probably still going to be doing a ton more. The gymnasium. They're probably still going to be doing the football field. Oh, sorry. They're still going to be doing the football field. They're still going to be doing so much. But they're going to also be doing a whole other campus that probably people are going to prefer because, as Barbie said, she's been enjoying it so much more and likes it more, and she's got a lot more ideas. She's going to be doing it in a similar format, all of that stuff. But in my opinion, I just still find it crazy that they want to release a whole other campus. Like, I know that's what everyone else has been saying, but I just feel a bit embarrassed that I didn't even acknowledge that. So I apologize for that, but yes. So that is probably a reason against why it could be an April Fool's joke, because releasing a whole other campus is crazy. But seeing, from their video, when you look at it, it's still a lot of footage and that, and they're constantly working on in streams and stuff. And I don't think they would waste this much time on an April Fool's joke. So there's another reason why it's probably actually going to happen. Moving aside from the April Fool's joke about whether or not we think it is, just judging from the facts that they are genuinely working on it in the studio. Like I said, they wouldn't do this much effort if it wasn't going to happen. However, they could just do a switch up and say, you know what, we're not doing it at all and we're going back to working and just changing Campus 3. I definitely think Royal High 3, it's actually really, really good. It looks amazing. I love the way they put in so much effort, but I would like it if they actually, completed another phase. Like I said, that was one of the reasons I said if I would return to Royal High. I think I was lying about that. I think I was just upset because I was agreeing with everyone else. Like they were just lying about everything at that time. But genuinely, right now, they do seem to be really, showing us a lot more, and they did seem to be acting on it. And honestly, that is something we all wanted. It's just acting on it online. They're not acting on it in the game. That's the difference. They're not doing too much in the game right now, which is our problem. But if they're going to be doing this, I think the reason they announced it is because they've got a lot of things done. They've got the game format sorted. But like they said, Vianci ends up mentioning a lot that it just needs polishing. And so he basically are just trying to make sure the way they kind of did with the dorms, when they constantly kept telling us that they were fixing a lot of bugs and issues that we had there, because the dorms is kind of different from normal format of classes because everyone can customize it to their own thing. And doing that, it makes it very much more like different, and it's not as easy to, make it so basic. But yeah, like I said, they've been working on it quite a lot, honestly. And I do think that perhaps, like I said, they've done a bunch of different kind of versions of the school. And the way the campus is now is different from the original way they did it. So we had all of those leaked photos of what it looked like, and it looked nothing like the release of what we got in the first part. And when we first started getting the phases of everything, we were like, oh my goodness, this looks insane. It definitely feels more like a school. It looks crazy. Then what happened was they completely changed it and the layout, and then now we've got this. We don't have the locker courtyard, we don't have the little outside bit, the dormitory entrance. They changed that again. And then now they're coming out with something saying Royal High 4, which I'm thinking, again, they're changing it because they were originally trying to keep it within the theme of a school. And maybe this is where they're going back to the original idea of the first campus, basically. So what I'm saying is the way the campus looked in those leaked photos that we had all those years ago when they were originally talking about releasing Campus 3, I can't help but think maybe they did that because they were like, they're doing Royal High 4, but it's actually going back to Royal High original 1 of like campus. Does that make sense? But overall, I definitely think that Royal High 4 is so happening. I just don't know if it's going to happen as quick as we probably are hoping for, or probably as long as we are expecting, because we are hoping it to be like a week and then they release it, but we're expecting it to be about 4 years or something. If they keep on doing the releases and actually showing them in the studio and releasing them in the game, I think showing us is different, but actually, acting on it like I've been saying, if they do that, it's a very different topic. But I hope you guys understood everything I said. I know it was quite a lot, but I really wanted to talk about it all because it's so interesting to me because I love talking about it. Like I said, the gossip is amazing every time, but I really enjoyed talking about it as well. And I had a lot of fun actually looking into it, but I also had a heart attack thinking it was genuinely a joke. So please never do that to me again. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I love you all so, so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.